On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Know what's real and what's not.
But why would you post that online and your kid saying some junk like that?
Yes.
That's the same way he was posting the kids making bad grades and the daddies was giving them bad haircuts. I didn't agree with that either.
4 clicks, 4 attention.
That's what I'm saying. The adults want the attention. They use their children for the attention.
But you don't even get you ain't even getting no money off that though.
But they don't care. The attention is like freaking drugs to people. Like some people are just addicted by that. The more attention they have, the better they feel. Like freaking dopamine release.
Yeah.
Wow.
I agree.
It's operant conditioning for sure.
Yeah.
But again, that's my point though. It's like even the fact that you would post something like that is a reflection of who you are as a parent. That is a reflection of who you are as a parent. You know what I'm saying? So I think the whole idea behind it, I don't know.
People do anything for clout.
Negative, like it's just stupid, man. Even like it's a kid out there. I want you to jump him. Yeah. Stupid. It's just dumb. It's dumb. That's all I got on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. I feel like it's like, what is the child learning from this? And I understand I'm all for things with humor for kids, but I honestly did not find any humor in that at all. I mean, honest to God, if I would have tried that on my daughter, she literally would have been looking at me like, what are you talking about? Because that's just not how you should move with your kids. I'm not going to promote you to fight. I always tell her, if you have to defend yourself, of course, but I'm not going to just, engage my child to come out and fight with me. What the hell does that look like? A mother and a daughter out fighting together.
What?
Like that's freaking crazy. So I'm rolling with the mom and she rolling with the daughter. We side by side. That's no different than the mom and daughter side by side twerking. But everybody different. I'm going back on mute.
I think it's one of them things where it's like, I'm just trying to see if my kid got some heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if my kid got some heart. Like this is ignorance.
You know what? And it could be something like that too, Chris, though. But then when you look at the responses of some of these kids are reacting like this is normal. Like, we running up. Okay, come on. Like, it's not like some of these kids' responses is like, this is like their normal behavior. And I understand everybody living situations is completely different. Some people live in environments where that may be the norm on a daily basis for them. I get it. But I just think as parents, like, we have to watch what we put out here on social media for our kids to engage in. Like, it's just, I'm going back on it.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
I'm sorry.
You said earlier that it wasn't about race, but if you really look at the differences in the children, and like you said, Toya, it was a lot of normalcy in those videos with those children because that's what they see on a day-to-day basis. But for Kay to say that it's not about race, it had a lot to do with race. I don't know who came up with it, but if you really think about it, they wanted to see how our Black children were going to react, and then see the white people react in a different light and see like, hey, you see those heathens? You see, I told you they ghetto, So I think it had a lot to do with race.
I think also, like, sometimes we don't think about that, like, these challenges and things that people do to go viral are very orchestrated. I was watching some of these videos and the shoes were right there. Like, what are the chances that every time this video is up, the shoes are right there with the kid? Like, and they're like, hey, like, let's go out and fight. And they're like, yeah, like, people rehearse these things. People want to be TikTok famous. People want to be social media famous. Like, I'm not going to jump to a conclusion and be like, oh my goodness, Black people. No, because I know for a fact that in these situations, people do certain things to get a certain response and to go viral. So I'm not going to sit up here like, yeah, the Black people. And oh my goodness. No, because I know better.
Okay. Miss Courtney Michelle, I know you was trying to speak.
I know I saw one of them. It looked like she was kind of like a preteen, maybe 12 or 13. Her mom said, and she jumped right off the couch and put her hair in a ponytail. And I was like, oh, she's done this before. She was ready. So I look at it more as the character of the parents. if you first, it's normal that you talking about you fighting. So that's a problem within itself. So just like Toya said, my daughter like, we don't fight. This is not how we do in this house. And the fact that the daughters or the sons that was willing to fight is what have you instilled in your child? Like, it's just ratchet behavior. So
look, Courtney, I'm an inner city mama raising a suburban child. She has no idea.
And that's how it's supposed to be. I think a job as a parent is that you protect your child as long as you can. You keep them as innocent as long as you can, and exposing them, getting them in the mindset of wanting to fight, especially when they're in school and someone picks it. I make sure my daughter knows, no, we don't fight. Mom fights for you. You don't fight. Your dad fights for you. You don't fight. So it's that ghetto mentality. So that's regardless if you in the hood or not, it's the mentality that you're instilling in your children.
We got Thinking Man's podcast says not racist culture.
So I think that's the perfect time for me to jump in, because I think that I agree with that. I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's culture. Like, people in America are very violent. I don't know. I get that maybe all the white kids were like, oh no, but I've seen some videos of some violent ass white people. They're pretty violent. So
clearly,
with this whole, like, I don't know what y'all are saying about that, but I do think it's like just a cultural American thing. I thought that the challenge was for adults. It took a turn when it started to become about children. I don't know. Listen, I'm not into fighting. I didn't grow up fighting. We are not fighting. Like, that's assault, and I'm gonna sue you. It's not. We're not. I'm not. I don't like I literally, if I have to fight to defend my life, like, it's gonna be bad for you too. But I'm just saying, like, I just think fighting is weird. Like, I don't support it. So I think it was funny when it was for adults, because a lot of stuff on TikTok is staged. You know, and you have that culture of people that like, oh, you know, it's like TikTok for adults. But when it took the turn to children, it's just completely not okay. I don't think that. I saw some heartbreaking videos too of like a boy saying, oh, dad, okay, I'll come with you, but I don't know if I'll be able to win. And his dad was like, why do you say that? He said, because the last fight I didn't win. And it was so heartbreaking. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, this should not be happening. So I just think that I just think it took a turn when it went into children, and it's just not cool. But again, you know, we're in this age of entertainment. I don't know what's real and what's not.
But why would you post that online and your kid's saying some junk like that?
Yes.
That's the same way he was posting the kids making bad grades and the daddies was giving them bad haircuts. I didn't agree with that either.
4 clicks, 4 attention.
That's what I'm saying. The adults want the attention. They use their children for the attention.
But you ain't even getting no money off that though.
But they don't care. The attention is like freaking drugs to people. Like, some people are just addicted by that. The more attention they have, the better they feel. Like freaking dopamine release.
Yeah.
Wow.
I agree.
It's operant conditioning for sure.
Yeah.
But again, that's my point though. It's like, even the fact that you would post something like that is a reflection of who you are as a parent. That is a reflection of who you are as a parent. You know what I'm saying? So I think the whole idea behind it, I don't know.
People do anything for clout.